porch on it is rough. I'm just sitting here assessing and getting judged by this lady across from me. It looks like trash. Like $85,000 for that is crazy to me. I don't want to pay $85,000 for that. 7 years ago, I was broke, and now I'm running 3 businesses. And I'm taking you guys along that journey of how I've done it and how I'm currently doing it. Welcome to day 52. So we're on a vlog challenge where we're vlogging for 100 days straight, and we just started 52 days ago. So we're halfway to our 100-day goal. But if you guys are new here, we run 3 businesses. We have a company called Mic Cover, where we're making these microphone covers for the Shure SM7B and SM7DB. You can get them in a bunch of different colors. They're like a rubber-like material. You just slide them onto your microphone, and you can customize them, put stickers on them, paint them. However, they're designed to help you guys personalize your guys' podcast or video game streaming channel or whatever you use one of those microphones for. And then we also own a gym. We opened it back in 2021. It is called The Fitness Parlor. And we actually just had our 4-year anniversary yesterday. So go watch that vlog if you guys want to see what we did for that. And then we also own a rental company. So in the rental company, we have long-term rentals. We have some billboards. We do some flip houses. And then we're currently working on a Airbnb. So we're going to turn this new house that we're renovating into an Airbnb or short-term rental. So you guys will get to see that today. But today we actually have something pretty special. Pretty special. I think it's a really cool deal. If we got to go check out some properties. There is 4 properties we're going to go look at today. We don't actually get to tour the inside of them. We just have to do like a drive-by. But there is a local investor that is looking to get out of his rental properties. And we made a vlog probably 2 weeks ago where we went and looked at a property for a future rental property. And we made an offer on it. The guy wanted $89,500, which is way too high. And we offered $65,000, and he wouldn't quite come down that low. So we passed on it, but the guy reached out and said, hey, I would sell you this house at a better deal if you ended up doing some type of package deal where you bought multiple properties from me. So he sent me 4 more properties, said, go look at them, tell me what you think. And I'll give you the details on them once we get there, but that's what we're going to do this morning after we go to the gym, because I have to run to the gym real quick and drop a couple things off. And then we'll look at the properties, and then I have to go to our rental that we're working on right now that we're going to turn into an Airbnb, and we're going to try to get something done on it. So it's going to be one of those days where we're running around doing a bunch of stuff. We might even get pulled off and have to go to the gym for a little bit somewhere in the middle of the day. But we're gonna get going. But I want to let you guys know that the goal for this channel is to inspire you guys to quit your 9-to-5 job and go start that business that you guys always wanted to start. The idea behind showing you guys everything I do here is showing you guys that I'm running 3 businesses, and it's not as hard as you guys think, and you guys can succeed at that business that you guys always wanted to start. You don't have to start one of the businesses that I have, but I just want to show you guys that if you guys take the leap, you guys can be successful as well. And I want to try to help you guys, maybe teach you guys a couple things along the way, or do whatever I can to help inspire you guys to start that business you guys always dreamed of. But we're gonna get going because I am interested in looking at these properties myself, and we got a bunch of stuff to do today, so we're just wasting time at this point. And as we're walking out the door, we get a mic cover sale, so we need to come downstairs and grab that real quick, just get it shipped out, because I'm gonna be gone all day. I'm gonna be busy, not gonna have time to come home tonight, pack it up, and get it shipped out. So we're just gonna do this really fast. And we should have actually a shipment come in of more mic covers. So we've been out of white mic covers now for weeks, probably even a month. Because whenever I put the order in, it took it forever to actually ship, or like get to the process of shipping. So, like, we weren't out of white covers when we ordered it, but it's taken us probably, it's probably taken 2 months now to get a shipment, get a shipment sent to us, which is crazy. Shouldn't take that long. And we had actually went and talked to a manufacturer here locally that might be able to help us out. But there's things I need. I need like a pad print for the new manufacturer so they can see my tool and what stuff they're gonna need. And I didn't want to ask my manufacturer for that kind of stuff when I'm still waiting on a package from them. Like I still need to get this stuff, and I knew if I took the tool from that guy and sent it to Missouri here, it was going to be 6 months, if not better, to get that guy to take the tool apart, ship it here, this new company, get it, work with it, test it, run prototypes, just run samples to make sure they got it down. Then we had to order product, it can come in, and it would just take forever to get going. So once I get this order in, I'm going to ask for that pad print, and we're going to see what my local town manufacturer can do, because if it was local, that'd be great. But yep, my cover's packed up, ready to go. I just got to get a shipping label printed off. I'll toss it on, and then we'll actually get going this time. Okay, well, Nick must be working out. He's probably on the treadmill, honestly, doing his walk. Somebody's card. I am actually just stopping in to drop off a couple $100 for Nick, so that he has money to be able to, because we did a contest yesterday, $100 for whoever could do the most pull-ups, men and women's category. So that's $200 for that. And then I was just going to tell Nick, hey, what's up? But I'm not going to bother him, because I know how busy he can get during the day, and it's hard to find time to work out. Seems like a pretty normal, casual day here. Oh, we got to get the cooler. Let's see how many drinks we're taking last night. So we were giving out just free drinks yesterday. Looks like we got some waters left in there, and a few protein shakes left in there. We'll just swap this over. Of course, we went into the gym and got completely sidetracked. We ended up messing with the treadmill, and the front door, like the latch was kind of messed up, so I messed with it, and I just had a bunch of people talk to me and catch up with Nick. But we're gonna go look at these properties now. There's one in my town and then one in a town over, or three in a town over. So let me pull this up real quick. Okay, this first one, let me type in the address. 5 minutes away. So let's go look at this first property. Now all these properties are currently rented out, so we can't do a walkthrough, but I can at least show you guys the outside of the house. I can tell you guys the numbers on each one and tell you guys my thought process on whether I should buy them or not, and how I'm gonna probably go about it all. We're at house number one, and house number one they want $65,000 for, and they claim it rents for $650 a month. So here's the property. It's definitely a small house. I don't have much details on it. I do remember seeing this one on the internet for sale at one time, but I thought they were asking like $85,000 or $90,000, so maybe he brought the price down. And this is a rule I go by. This is something that I use to determine if I'm going to buy a house, or even if it's worth going to look at. Because if it's too far off, it's not worth it to me. And I got a guy staring at me, which, I am parked across the street from his house. But what I do is I do the rent of the house per month has to equal 1% of the total purchase price of the property. So if I'm paying $665,000 for the property, it's got to rent for $650 a month. So it just meets barely the 1% rule that I have. And seems like a decent little place. I do know on the inside it was kind of fixed up, so this one might be worth the purchase. We'll have to look up the listing online again, but I think this is one that we could certainly make an offer on. The guy wants to do a package deal, because I offered him $65,000 for another property, and he said he wanted to go that low, but he might if we packaged in some properties. So I need to look in this one, see if there's anything wrong with it or anything like that I can just notice in the listing. I think it got lipstick on a pig kind of deal, but yeah, if it's already rented out, I mean, it looks like whoever's staying here is taking good care of it. So this one, I would say this one's a cop. If we can get this one for $65,000, I think we'd be doing all right. No more than 65,000 on this one though, just because of how small it is. And it's really, you know, it's really tight, but the nice thing is it's a pretty nice neighborhood. So you got a couple houses down there, you got this nice house back here. So whenever I see stuff like that, and it's right by the pool, it's got a lot going for it. So there's potential that you can buy some of the houses around it in the near future, which is good. And then I actually own a house just up the block. So at the corner of the block, I own the house on the corner. So that's a big plus to me. So I got properties close to each other, so when I drive around looking at them, I can kind of keep my eye on them a little bit easier. So we got 3 more to go look at today. This one seems like a good deal so far. We have 3 more in the town over, and the town over, these people are really staring at me. People don't like when you have to sit and like I'm not doing nothing wrong. I don't know why they're sitting there staring. The husband and wife are standing at their door there, just staring out at me. But we'll get moving. I don't know. They probably think I'm doing something wrong, but all I'm doing is stopping and looking at a property. We made it to the second property, and this one is $65,000, and apparently it rents for $650 a month too. But this one looks a lot rougher, and it could just be the siding on the outside that needs updated, and then some of these trees taken out. But here we got property number 2, and actually, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it doesn't look bad on camera, but in person, the side, it looks like what would be like an old like clay or maybe even asbestos type tile siding. But it definitely has all old windows in it. I don't even see an AC unit. I see a window open, which is an indicator that they probably don't have their AC on. So $65,000 for this one might not be worth it. Might be one that we have to pass on. It meets the 1% rule, but if I had to buy it for $65,000 and I had to put even 10 grand into it, which it would cost 10 grand easy to wrap siding around the whole place. Now you're in at $75,000 and only get $650 a month out of it. So it's not a terrible location. There's actually a school right there behind us, so that's a big plus. And the house across the street isn't bad either, so maybe it has some potential, but I would actually think this is more like a $40,000 property. So we're gonna put that one on the iffy. It meets the 1% rule, but still, my gut tells me probably not. Let's go on to the next one. So we made it to the third property. These ones that he has are not looking good so far. So this one he wants $28,000 for. He claims it rents for $350 a month. It's not much better shape than the one he wants $65,000 for. So if I was gonna buy one, this one for $28,000 is a way better deal, because you're at least in it almost cheap enough where you could just gut it and redo it. And then say if you got to put $40,000-$50,000 into it, you're still not like crazy over budget. And actually, I kind of like this neighborhood better. Plus, you get a piece of property with no land or no house on it next to it. But yeah, this is it. This house right here. We got a lady over here just staring at us too. But this lot over here in this direction, it's all empty, which is kind of a plus for a lot of people. This house is rough though, I can tell. Like it's one that you would almost have to redo it. Maybe $20,000 on it and take 8 grand off. Let's do a 20 grand even. It would be nice to have some projects like lined up so I could hire someone to like just keep going on all these properties. But you can't just buy it for 20 grand. You gotta take an extra like 40,000-50,000 out of it, so that way you can fix the place up and get it to a livable state, because that's not a livable state, and I'm not a slumlord. Like that's, if you want to be a slumlord, that's all on you, but I am not that kind of person. I want nice properties, I want good tenants, and I just want I need the cash flow and the equity off the properties to help me keep growing. So that's what I use the real estate for. So yeah, this one is still an iffy one, but it's still meeting the rule. But who lives in it for $350 a month? Because it's not very nice. And those kind of things scare me, because sometimes low-end tenants, they just don't pay much, they're into problems, and I just don't want to deal with that headache. So if we got it, we'd have to probably just kick someone out and renovate it. I think that'd be the best route. So this one's more of a maybe than that last one we looked at, because this one has potential to be fixed up because of the price. You can fix it up, 40 grand in it. If I put 40 in it, redoing it, which you can get a lot done for 40 grand, if you do a lot of the work yourself at least, you now have, I don't know, 60,000 in it, maybe 70,000 in it, and you rent it for $600-700 a month. That's very plausible for this area. Let's go look at the next property. Let's see if it's the same condition as these last two, or if it's a little bit better. They're all little tiny, like 1-bedroom houses. We made it to the last property, and every single one of these houses, the neighbors have all been sitting outside, just sitting in like a lawn chair or sitting on a bench or something, and everyone stares. Like right now I have this lady that's literally right in front of me. She's just staring directly at me. So we're gonna make it quick. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in the wrong. I'm just going around looking at properties, but they make you feel like you're doing something wrong. This house, they want $85,000 for it, and they say it's written for $800 a month. So right there already, they want $5,000 more than the 1% rule. So that's a little off. But this property, they look so much better on camera, in my opinion. It looks like on camera it has decent siding, looks like it has decent windows in it, but in reality, like the roof's sagging all over the place. It's really small. It looks like one of those like shacks you buy from Home Depot, and they like it almost looks like there's an upstairs, but I bet it's just like a raised ceiling kind of deal. I don't know. The porch on it is rough. Like the porch is really, really rough. I'm just sitting here assessing and getting judged by this lady across from me. But I'm just sitting here assessing it, and it just looks like trash. Like $85,000 for that is crazy to me. I don't want to pay $85,000 for that. All right, we're gonna get out of here because literally every property. Why do these people have jobs? Like, what are these people doing? They all work night shift and they just hang out during the day? I don't know. You guys tell me. Would you guys buy that for $85,000? Some of you guys might be living in a place that. Some of you guys might be living in a place where like $85,000 is crazy cheap, but these three in this town have kind of been a bust in my opinion. Like they don't really talk to me really well. Like they're kind of trashy, and if all you're trying to do is add doors to your portfolio, well then these properties would probably be great for you. But I'm not just trying to add doors to my portfolio. Like I'm not someone that goes around bragging about how many properties I have. I'm like, oh, like, you know, because a lot of people do, like all they care about, they're like, how many properties you up to now? So, you know, they're trying to size you up. I don't care about that kind of stuff. When I have a house, I want it to be it has to be decent. It doesn't have to be like this perfect house. I understand that if most people can't afford like a mansion, you know, they need an affordable house, but also it needs to be a livable condition house. Like I can't put someone in some trashy, nasty house. When they're falling apart like some of these are, they just, moisture's getting in the house, mold starts to build up, things start to rot out. You get people calling you all the time because the doors are leaking or the floor's starting to rot out on you, and it's just constantly maintenance all the time, and I don't want to deal with that. So I think those properties are a bust. I do have a buddy that's looking for a house. I might try to send them to that one for $28,000, and I don't even know if they would sell them individually. The guy wanted to do a package deal, but it's like he's trying to offload his worst properties, and those properties just, I don't know, they seem to like they just let them go downhill really bad. So in my opinion, I would pass on the last three. I would still buy the first one, but we'll probably make an offer and see if he'll take it. If he takes it, great, just for the one. But if not, no harm, no foul. I'm not really going to be upset about not getting it because it is a small place, and honestly, I would like to start getting into a little bit nicer properties. But I wouldn't mind getting another one. The first one we looked at was pretty decent. So we'll see what happens. I'll try to make an offer on it, and I'll let you guys know. It probably won't be today though. And then we are going to head to the rental property because I'm going to try to get some doors painted and get some other stuff done there. We'll kind of assess it when we get there to see what we really need to get done. But yeah, see you guys at the property. Welcome to our future Airbnb. So we had someone here pressure washing the house, which it was pretty nasty, and it actually looks a lot better than it was. I'm thinking we're gonna do like a white stain, and then we'll repaint all the wood and stuff white, and then I think we're gonna do like maybe black on the windows, maybe black front door, black mulch in here. Just try to do that black and white. I want to do like a white farmhouse look with it. Well, let's go inside real quick. What's up, Tyler? Okay, well, so this is what we got going on. We got living room, dining room. This is a hallway, bathroom here, bedroom, kitchen. What's up, Tyler?
Not much, sorry.
And then it's got a basement along with 2 rooms upstairs. So we're getting pretty close. Still far away, but pretty close at the same time. Like we maybe have another month on it. And we're gonna try to Airbnb it out. And I think it'll be a pretty nice place. We still got quite a bit to do, but it's really not that far. Like, I don't think we're gonna paint much in here. I got all the doors off in the house right now because we're painting them. I got to get the fridge taken apart because I got to take the doors off just to get it into the kitchen. Jimmy's going to finish the bathroom. But I think I'm going to paint the doors today. That way we can get that done. And then just see how far we can make it, because the doors probably won't take that long to paint, but my paint guns the other day, if you guys watched that vlog, I had some trouble with these paint guns I got. And I got so frustrated and I ended up just giving up for the day. But I want to try to tackle it again today. But I need to find someone that will stain this house for me, because that would really help me get some stuff done. That way we can keep working on the inside. And if I can do that, we can get stuff done pretty quick. So I'm going to get to painting the doors, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Attempt number 2 to spray these doors. We're using this piece of junk Wagner. I highly do not recommend it. I would go with a Graco or anything but these Wagners. They just don't seem like very good machines, but it's what I have. I'm not going to go out and spend any more money on anything else. I'm going to just make do with what I have. So we're going to give it another try. I then to paint some more. Hopefully it's not too thin. I might actually try it on the wall or something real quick, just to see how my pattern looks, and then we'll try it on the door. So definitely need another coat. Texture wise, I don't know, 5 out of 10 probably. I like just like a smooth rolled paint texture. I don't like it's almost got like an orange peel in it. And I've painted with other paint guns before. I have a Graco like airless sprayer that you can put like in a 5-gallon bucket, and it sprays 10 times better than this. Those little mini airless sprayers, they just don't have like atomization when the paint comes out. These first 2 doors, I actually got a couple little runs in it. Not bad, but I'm gonna have to sand them out just because I didn't realize how thin the paint was actually gonna be. So it took a little getting used to, but I had to just speed up my pace a lot better, and it fixed most of the problems. But it doesn't matter what I did, turn air pressure up, slow down or speed up, I couldn't out fix the splattering the gun was actually having. So just something I have to deal with. I'm gonna have to put another coat on it, and that's okay. I'll just put one more coat on, we'll be done, and they'll just be what they are. If I had to roll a coat on, that's fine too. But it just takes so much work to hand brush them. It's really not that bad, but I'm trying to, if I can do something in an efficient way, I want to try my best to do that. So that's done. I'm gonna go try to get the fridge into the kitchen, and then we also need to wire up that stove. This whole basement needs painted, the floors need coated. Once I'm done with these doors, I can just start working on the basement here and just get it cleaned up and get it looking nice. I need to clean out all the little drains that go around the house. I need to get all these cleaned up and looking nice. And then I also need to put a sump pump coming out. And then my city doesn't allow me to run the sump pump into the city sewer. So I have to like try to find a way to get it outside, which it's all brick, so I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna figure that out too, I guess. And yeah, see how that goes. But we're gonna get the stove and the fridge done first, and then we'll go, then we'll go from there. Well, we went and grabbed lunch because we had to go to the hardware store, and I figured I'd grab lunch while I'm out. And then I came back to the gym to grab some paper towels. And then when I got here, the door was broke. So then I just spent the last 30 to 45 minutes fixing the door. So this is what it's like some days to own a small business, multiple small businesses. You know, and I got frustrated for just a slight second. Not really frustrated, just flustered maybe, just because I was like, I need to be at the rental working. I'm not getting nothing done there. This is distracting me. But it's one of those things where it's part of it, you know, and you got to be willing to juggle and just figure out like what you got to do each day. And some things are going to come up and you're not going to be able to get it done. And that's how life goes sometimes. So that's all right. We're going to Pioneer now, which is our hardware store. And we're going to get the stuff we need and then go back to the house and finish up what we can finish up today. Okay, got this chandelier hung up. Just gotta get some light bulbs for it. Now it is low, which, you know, not the best. But what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have a dining table in this room. So I'm thinking it won't be that big a deal. I don't know. If we have to take it down, we have to take it down. It looks so good, but it's almost like it's meant for like a vaulted ceiling. And it's kind of sitting sideways a little bit. I don't know how to fix it. But we'll mess with it later. We got to get some lights in it. We'll get the table in. We'll see how it looks with the table and everything. Tyler got pretty well all the painting done upstairs. And then I might have the light off in here. Yeah, I do. I had the electric turned off for the chandelier. But I did get the stove wired up, which I need to set the clock on. And then I also got the fridge set in place with the water line connected. And I had the power shut off right now, but we need to just put the door handles on. But yeah, it's gonna be ready to go in no time. We didn't get as much as we want done. We did get a couple coats of paint on the doors, so the doors should be good to go now. I got one little run in the one door, which is whatever. You know, it happens when you got a crappy paint gun like that. It's gonna happen. But hopefully Jimmy shows up tomorrow and we'll finish this tub up. Maybe we can get it all done and get some drywall at the top put in, so that way we can start getting mudded, because we need to get the whole room mudded. That way we can get it painted. Tyler's gonna paint this room, and I got a fan I need to hang up in here. I have to put a sump pump in. We gotta get the outside painted and cleaned up. It's getting closer and closer by the day. I mean, just as I keep doing a little more and more, I'm like, yes, it's getting so close. So I'm getting excited about it. If this was your guys' Airbnb, like if this was gonna be the house that you guys are fixing up, what would you guys put in here? Like I need to know. Like I have like a sectional I got an idea about. I'm gonna put a big TV in here. But what is like a good idea that you guys might have that would just make it a killer Airbnb that you guys are like, yeah, we gotta have that? I was thinking like maybe hot tub, arcade games. I don't know. I've just been trying to think about like what would help this place stand out. So if you guys have something, please let me know in the comments below. And I think I'm going to end the vlog here today because I have dinner with my parents at 6 o'clock and it is 5:36. So probably not going to make it by 6, but I'm going to be just a little late, which is pretty normal for me actually. But yeah, if you guys made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. We're this close to 500 subscribers. I hope you guys have a fantastic day doing whatever you're doing. If you're watching YouTube, just hanging out, or if you're still working, grinding, you're just on your lunch break, watching this on your phone. I hope it's a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.